Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Berry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 22, aka the Season 3 finale of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, entitled Graduation Part 2. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the stream, and everything in between. Jerry's crown still on the floor. He'll do his best work behind the scenes just a few moments, and we can hop into it. In the last episode, Faith shoots Angel with an arrow that poisons him. He needs the blood of a slayer to cure him. Buffy goes to do a hoedown, throwdown, and stabs Faith right in her belly button, but Faith falls into a fucking moving truck. No blood. The mayor ate all of his bugs. It's graduation time. It's Ascension time. We done sent Mama Buffy off on the road again. Go on down the road there, Mama. Gone. I don't need you around here. I have no expectations. I don't think Faith is dead. She may be gone for now, though. I think that Anya seems to like Xander. So Anya that could be a thing. It seems a little odd, though. Oz and Willow smashed. I think they have to stop the mayor. This show hasn't really carried over a storyline so far, like a big bad. So either they kill the mayor or they don't, and he goes into season 4. But I think there's going to be a big shift at the end of the season, especially with Angel having his own show starting when Buffy starts season 4. I think a big shift has to happen. So something major has to happen. Major. Anyways, let's just watch, dude. I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes here. Let's press boop. As you can see, I just got done watching the episode. To be continued. And let's hop into it. We got a liquid death too, by the way. Murder Your Thirst. People always think this is a beer can. Bitch, this is still water. Delicious. The big, not a plug, by the way. Could be if they paid me, but.
No. Why don't you take the fight outside? My Faith doesn't like to be cooped up. We have to find them. Put everyone on it. Do it now.
But sir, the Ascension.
Find them!
Oh yeah, he has a fatherly attachment to this girl.
Faith's a good girl.
Oh, he's nervous. He's panicking.
She can take anything they'll throw at her. She's gonna be all right. She'll be all right.
Breathe, buddy. Where's his family at? Like, where's his wife and kids? Does he have that? Maybe back in the 1800s? I still think it's a little fucked up that throughout the course of this season, Elijah Dushku is never in the opening credits despite being a focal character. I know she ended up being a bad guy, and they haven't had a bad guy in the opening credits, but it really felt like she should have been. I feel like that should have also been an addition. I think it's a very missed opportunity. Just me, though.
I thought I'd never see
He thinks that's Buffy.
I can't leave you. Willow.
Yes, right. Willow.
Where is she?
Oh. I'm so glad they didn't have a moment of him being like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Like, he's delirious. It's okay.
You thought I was Buffy.
You too, huh?
I hope she gets here soon.
I would have liked to have seen him kissing Oz's hand. But that would have been too much of a comedic relief. My goodness. Hey, the world's about to... I can't blame y'all, bro. Kissy, kissy, smoochy, smoochy. This shit could end tomorrow. He's got unique thumbs.
It's me.
It's actually her this time.
I didn't want to go without seeing you.
Oh, sweet boy laying there with his fucking nipple out.
Angel, I can cure you.
It's okay. I'm ready.
Angel, listen to me. Sit up.
I know it's just character dialogue, but that is, in a real life scenario, that's got to be a crazy feeling. To be like, it's okay, I'm ready. Because are you? You sure? I'm not. You want to suck my blood? I'm sorry.
Drink me.
Buffy, no. You can't say something like that.
Get away.
Not right now, madam.
It'll save you.
Where you running to, goof-ass little boy?
It is never over. I won't let you die.
Yeah, bro, put your scary mask on and take a sip. Oof. Ah. Yeah, get mad, fuck boy. They're gonna do it. He's gonna cut back with his angry face. Yeah. Yeah, the cuts led up to it. Come on now, bite my fucking neck, you hippie. That's a wicked shot. Ah. Oh, on the hard floor. Hey, bro, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of blood in the human body, but he's drinking a lot. There you go. Oh. Ooh. That shit's a little sexual, bro.
Buffy.
Did she finish? What? Damn. Hey, that kick right there was crazy.
I need some help.
I've seen a lot of blood, and it's...
A lot of blood.
What happened?
She needs blood.
Try to stay calm. We're gonna take care of her.
Something better.
You can't just walk in right to a fucking room.
Yes.
That's a good doctor. He laid it out
Right
perfectly. Hey, get this. Rabies shot potentially because of the bite. You on drugs? Fuck boy. He drank so much. You know he's going to have a lot of guilt and remorse because of that. But now it's even more curious about where it's going to go from here. Thank God it was nighttime. Otherwise, how you going to get there? Not the Veggie Tail. Walks right on over into the next room, and there's prime enemy number one. He could end it just like that. Big ass hand.
Don't do that.
Get your fuck ass hands off of her.
I'll do that and worse.
Just say, oh my God, sir, no. I feel like as a nurse, you should have full something. You see somebody trying to kill one of your patients to come up and stab them in the fucking kidney with a scalpel. What?
Murderous little fiend. Did you see what you did to my faith? I'm looking to share that with you and your whore.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth. First of all. He's cuckoo for cocos.
Well, don't want to miss the second act. All kinds of excitement.
Tee hee hee, LOL, ha ha. Very meta.
How much? She's gonna be fine.
She won't be a vampire?
No, she didn't feed off me.
Well, it's just good to know that when the chips are down and things look grim, you'll feed off the girl who loves you to save your own ass.
He's so black and white, and he's not necessarily saying anything out of pocket, but every time he speaks, it irks me for some reason. He's not wrong. It makes sense. The way the way that he feels and the way that he talks to him. Because one, he doesn't fucking like, they don't like each other. But y'all wasn't there. You don't understand it. You just, it's one of those things where like an outside looking into like a toxic relationship, like, why don't you just leave? And those people are just like bickering at each other. But there's this weird thing about those two people. You see it all the time in shows and movies and probably your friends that have a toxic ass relationship. They won't let each other go. Like, the fuck? Like, you don't know their situation. You don't actually know. Xander and them are on the outside looking in on them. They're not a toxic relationship by any means, but fuck, dude. He wasn't in the room. You don't know what happened.
Who's gonna look after him?
What a beautiful kitty.
It's a she. And aren't these things supposed to take care of themselves?
The fuck is this?
Sorry.
Look at that beautiful cat.
It's my
man.
head. A lot of new stuff. They're never gonna fix this, are they?
That little flash of seeing her
About you.
laying in a bed.
Scar tissue. It fades. It all
So they're in like some trauma-induced coma with each other, hanging out in some la-la spiritual land.
fades. Just take what you need. You ready?
I like that of all people, Faith is the one like with her. There's something there, bro. Fuffy. Buffet. Like buff faith. Buffet. Buffet is a pretty good like ship name, but I'm sticking with Fuffy.
War.
war. I mean, kudos to her for being able to get some fucking blood in her system, you know? It's all amped up, ready to go. Congratulations, class of 1999.
Well, she's not crazy about germs.
Of course. That's it. We'll attack him
That
with
is
germs.
true. He
Great.
doesn't like germs.
We'll get him cornered, and then you can sneeze on him.
No, we'll get a container of Ebola virus and
It's crazy. Sometimes when you hear like of a virus, you think it's new. I remember hearing about Ebola back when I was in high school. And it was like, this is the end all be all virus. There was bird flu, which is back. Swine flu, supposed to be a big one. Fucking Ebola came out. There was all that talk about Ebola taking over. There was Coney 2012. And then, of course, the coronavirus comes and it's actually a real fucking threat. And it was actually a big pandemic. But that's crazy. You just think of some things on the fly. Like if you look on Lysol, we had Lysol wipes while in the office during the pandemic, before we got sent home, it said on the back, right there in big bold ass letters, coronavirus, before it was actually a thing. So it's an existing disease. I thought Ebola was new, but here it is. It's been around for a minute.
or it doesn't even have to be real. We can just get a box that says Ebola on it and chase him
I like the way she thinks. A solid.
with the box.
I'm starting to lean towards the hummus offensive.
You'll never see it coming.
Faith.
Isn't he just so classy?
Girl, shut up. No, he's not. That's what you need to be the whole time, man. If you just would have showed up in the first place and been like, okay, I'm actually going to listen to you because you know what you're doing, rather than being stuck to your job like a just hard-nosed little shit, you'd have more respect. And coming in and saying it's not about the council. Like, I'm not here for them. Fuck them. I hope that's the shit he's on. Fuck the council,
So there is
man.
something I can do.
Yeah.
Better be good.
Sorry, my cat brought up a dryer
Great.
sheet.
Then Angel, in his non-key guy capacity, can work with me. What fun.
So look what I
Key guy's
found.
still talking.
Oh, that's good. Start bickering. That's gonna work great for us. You guys are like little old ladies.
I know I read at the same time she said little old ladies, but I read it in my brain as little old sausages.
You'll come up to the sewers here.
Good luck in England.
Yes, thank you. I'll drop you a line sometime.
That'd be neat.
She said that'd be neat. That was horrific to watch. When her and Xander kissed was all the fanfare and music, and that was just nothing. How do you practice kissing awkwardly? Was he a wet kisser? Was that why she had to wipe her lips? That boy, oh God. In the pit of my, in here, like deep in, it just, ow, it doesn't feel good. Fucking yuck. Hopefully that killed all the vibes for you. Yeah. Hopefully it killed it for the both of you. She got that damn blade back, brother. That should be the blade that killed the mayor, though, for real. Stab him right in his fucking gizzard hole.
Today is our centennial, the 100th anniversary of the founding of Sunnydale, and I know what that means to all you kids.
Nothing.
Not a darn thing.
Man, just ascend already.
Maybe you have a place in
That's super
Sunnydale, whether you
evil.
like it or not.
He's doing a whole speech.
It's been a long road getting here.
Instead of just fucking,
You,
as the dark, ominous cloud covers his face, it's time for... That's the part I hate the most about eclipses and things like that, is it happens so quickly in movies, like to get there, but then it just stays there. It doesn't keep moving forward like you think it would. Hateful.
and so, as we look back on
It's almost time for action.
the events that have brought us to this day,
Brother got the Bee Gees. Oh no! That's some Who Framed Roger Rabbit's ass CGI. Oh God, it's turned into a Hydra? Well, don't just stand there, get the fighting.
Now!
Oh shit, we're armed and ready to battle. Huzzah!
Fire!
Oh, they got this shit planned out, son. Somebody got snatched up. Somebody got ate.
This is simply unacceptable.
Unacceptable of who? The students? Bitch was a fucking dragon fighting y'all. A big ass serpent snake. Just be glad it wasn't on a full moon, otherwise eyes would have to fucking flex out one time. Fire! Oh, pop dust. You could see the gel on their faces for the actual fire if they got close to it, like the flame retardant stuff that KY jelly probably loose. They just killed Larry. That boy better be unconscious. I know you just take the only fucking openly gay character in the show and kill his ass.
This is not orderly. This is not discipline. You're on my campus, buddy. And when I say I want quiet, I mean it.
898 Snyder. This is terrible. What's the second principal to be fucking eaten by something?
You want to get it back from me? Dick.
Because his name's Richard. Do you get it? You can't even say it looks rough because it looks good. And considering the fact this was in 1999, come the fuck, dude, that's amazing. I can't even shit on it. It looks really nice.
Well, gosh.
They gave both boys. Kablooey. Oh, they just Xavier schooled that shit, didn't they? How do you go bigger than a bazooka? TNT and dynamite.
Oh.
Wesley, bro, you took one hit. You probably got nothing wrong with you.
Congratulated on a good campaign. You did very well.
Thank you. I will.
I ferreted this out of the wreckage. It may not interest you, but
It's your diploma, Buffy.
say you earned it.
Hell yeah. She's the only one to actually get a real diploma.
I'm going to tend to Wesley, see if he's still whimpering.
I think after a fight like that, there should have been an embrace between Buffy and Giles. To say like, hey, are you okay? A big hug, like we did it, we celebrated. Just a quick one. I think that would have been a nice touch. See Angel across the way. Look at him standing there. I said I wasn't going to say goodbye, but I'll stand here in the smoke and look at you with my eyebrows that are straight across from each other, and my longing face as we stand across from each other, 30 feet apart. Do we embrace and say goodbye? Do we stand here and stare? Or do I fade away in the smoke, the tear in my eye? I'll back away. Dust in the wind. Angel, this fall. Fucking. Oh, shit. I think that's enough for her. I think that was plenty. Like, that was not necessarily closure, but you could see that she was satisfied with that moment. Good for her.
That was the most fun you can have without having any fun.
What about the part where he kicked some demon ass?
Yeah.
You'd hate that.
Here, here.
You guys want to take off?
We're taking a moment.
Yeah, we are.
And we're done.
Yep, moment's over. Hope you enjoyed it.
School's done. That is so cool.
Why do demons even come here anymore? I mean, don't they know how bad you are?
I like how Xander and Cordelia are walking away together. Sunnydale High, the future is ours, class of 99. Hit it up. I think that was a perfect time to don the Sunnydale High School shirt here on graduation day for them as they celebrate their 1999 graduation. Man, it's a weird. What a weird number, I guess. What a weird time. I was just a wee little baby. Let's talk about the stuff here, and then we'll talk about the finale and what I think is going to happen next season. So let's hit these points first. It has a 9.1 rating. Oddly enough, Zeppo is the highest rated episode of the season, I think. That doesn't make any sense. I actually want to verify that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 9.1 rating. Hold on. Let me go to Buffy episode guide. Let's go to season 3 so we stay on track. 7.8, 7.3, 8.1. The Witch was a 9.1. Oh, the Zeppo was an 8.6. Sorry, I thought I had a crazier thing. Okay, so season 3, episode 16, Doppelgangland, the return of Evil Willow, had a 9.2 out of 10 rating, which was the highest. This is a 9.1, again, out of 10 for Graduation Day Part 2, which aired July 13th, 1999. What? July 13th, 19... Wasn't the last episode in May? Hold on, yeah, May 18th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, 2 months in between part 1 and part 2. What the fuck? Wait a second. During the time of its airing, this caused a great deal of controversy in the media. The Columbine High School Massacre, only 4 weeks before the airing of Graduation Day Part 1, was widely blamed on violence and entertainment. I remember Eminem even talking about that in his records. The WB had already pulled the plug earlier with Earshot, which itself was not aired until September, and feared that several scenes in this show would provoke high school students to do the same thing, especially those depicting the entire graduating class handling weapons against the mayor. On May 25th, 1999, just right after my 6th birthday, only 2 hours before this was due to air, the WB suddenly decided to replace it with a rerun from earlier in the season. This sudden move received huge attention in the media, and thousands of letters were sent into the network demanding that the season finale be shown. Sarah publicly spoke out against the decision, although Seth Green agreed that it would seem callous and inappropriate after the Columbine shootings. The WB did not air this until July 13th, 1999, almost 2 months after it was originally scheduled. Since nearly all U.S. schools and their terms in May or June, it was then felt safe. It attracted 6.5 million viewers, atypically high for a WB during the summer, and comparable to what the show of the season had received. I think the last part's worded weirdly. That's insanity. Which it does explain it though. The Columbine shooting put everything on hold. Makes perfect sense. Waiting 2 months to watch that though still sucks. This does mark the second time in a row a principal from Sunnydale has been eaten alive. The first was Mr. Flutie with the hyenas, and of course this one being chomped. This is the 9th member of that faculty that died. As this was not delayed in Canada, many bootleg digital downloads were available, with Joss Whedon stating, "Bootleg the puppy." Kudos to him for that. So that is funny that did air and went that way. But a good finale, a really good season, all built around Faith and the mayor, and Faith's only appearance being comatose and having that mental brain vision with Buffy. Again, I think the relationship there was way more than was shown on the surface. There's a deeper connection between those two. And I think there is a sort of beautiful love between them. No matter which way you want to take that, romantically, familiarity, friendship, sisterhood. I think it's the first. I think there's some unspoken romantical connection between the two. That's why I kept saying Fuffy for my little ship name. That's just how it appeared to the viewer, especially somebody watching this 26 years later, at this point. That's what's shown. They have a very beautiful relationship. You could easily say that's the end of Faith, but I think we'll see her again down the line. Angel's going off to his own show. We'll talk about the way the channel will roll out in the recap and in the episode 1 of season 4, which will probably go in the order of the watch viewing that I have. It'll probably stay Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the moment, just to keep Wednesday and Sundays off for me. Even though I typically record on those days, it's just to give some free time, especially once it comes to the weekends, just to kind of hang out and take a break from watching the shows. But where does the big one is, where does Angel go, right? I genuinely have no idea. I don't know what that show looks like. I don't know the premise. I don't know where it's going to be, the location of it. I don't know if Buffy will be there sometimes. I don't know if Angel will come back to this show sometimes. I don't know how it's going to work. I know with the Vampire Diaries and the originals, we watched the originals after the Vampire Diaries. So the episodes where they intertwined with each other, we didn't experience in real time. There's probably a missed opportunity where we could have, but I think this is the show to take in those overlapping things, which is fun. I think it'll be cool to experience a show like that. I've never watched a show where they're connected in the same world and some episodes correlate one another. I think that'll be fun. I don't know where Angel goes. It looks like Larry was killed. I don't know if there's confirmation on that. It looked like Harmony was killed. I don't know if there's confirmation on that either. Those were the two big names. I think Jonathan was okay from the other characters that we know the names of. Snyder was killed. The main Scooby gang remains intact. I think, I don't know where Cordelia goes. Her and Xander walking off together was very beautiful, but there's also, Xander had a lot of interest from Anya for a minute. So is Anya going to come back as a character with potential love interest with Xander? That seems to be a possibility. I don't know if Cordelia and Xander will get back together, because she mentioned the fact that while she was accepted into schools like Duke and all these other universities, she has no money. Her father fucked up the taxes for 14 years straight, 12 years straight, whatever it was. So will she get to go to college with the gang? Or is that not on the table for her anymore? Does she go do something else? Xander, did he get into college? We still don't know if he even applied or got in, or if his grades were that terrible. I feel like if you have somebody as close to you as Willow, she'd be able to help you get into college and to get your grades up. But does he go off to college, or does he do something else? And how do they all intermingle then? If Sunnydale University, wherever they're going, with Willow and Buffy for sure going, how does that incorporate the rest of the crew? Does Oz also go, considering the fact that he has phenomenal grades? Is that where he chooses to go to stay with Willow? I assume they'll still have some sort of way to intermingle. I feel like again, it may be a reset, because they're not all going to the same college, from my understanding. And now you're in a different world with college compared to high school. College is a completely different beast in its own right, because it's freshman year, the way it was set up for me was more like, hey, you have to go to class, like you'll still get in trouble. But I noticed people that I met that were juniors and seniors and sophomores, it was kind of lawless. In other colleges around me and friends, college really doesn't care if you go to class. They treat you as an adult, even though you're not an adult yet at that point. But it's show up if you want to. If you don't and you fail, that's on you. That's the way we kind of run the classes at my job. It's like, if you come in and you're going to miss time, like if you're sick, that's one thing. We'll get with you. We'll get you caught up. But if you're going to intentionally miss or just kind of duck out of class, you're not going to pay attention, or you're going to be on your phone the whole time, like that's on you. Like you're going to miss crucial things and be confused down the line. And we'll be here to assist you, but it's so much easier to just follow along. And if you have family things and other things going on, cool, step outside. Let us know. I'll put the class on pause. But if you're openly disrespectful and not going to class and you have no reason to be missing, then that's on you, dude. That's on you. But if you have reasons, death or sickness or anxiety, there's different things that play factors. But still, college really doesn't give a shit. So how will that play in with the slang and stuff? I think that's an interesting route they could take it. Buffy falling behind on her classes because she's out slaying. That would be fun. I feel like in the Vampire Diaries, they also went to college, yeah? Vampire Diaries kind of followed this a little bit, didn't it? So this formula, which is it's a formula anybody and their mother could come up with, like starting a show in school and going throughout school and then to college, etc. That'll be fun. But now you have seasons 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 4 years. Is that 4 years of college? Do they stay in college? That's interesting. How does college change people? I mean, I went to college in a relationship, and it completely changed my relationship when I was down there. It's a different environment. Everybody felt entitled to be doing different things in college in that point, and it made sense. Things were just different. It was a different world. I spent the last semester of my college freshman year by myself. It was just me. Everybody I knew left. And I was away from home, and I was hours away from home, which again, in the United States, we don't mind driving hours to go see somebody. The fact that people in other countries, oh, you know, my fucking father lives 45 minutes away, but I see him twice a year. You better go see him. The fuck? Anyways, but it's, you know, it's a blur in my brain. In my brain, it plays out like a TV show. Like it's always nighttime, and you know, I'm kind of like this loner. But that really wasn't the case. Classes are different. Grading scales different. You're responsible for your own shit. Presentations. There's relationships. There's parties. There's all these other temptations out there. My campus was a dry campus, but there was always alcohol available. So there's multiple. It's, you know, there's party schools. There's times to have fun and to play, but then there's schoolwork. So I think that'll have to play a factor. Oz and Willow going together will be fun. I like seeing the relationship. I think it's a beautiful one. I don't know if the whole Anya Xander thing happens. I don't know what Cordelia does from this point. Obviously, Angel, Buffy. Where does Buffy go? Do we rely on Angel coming back, or does Buffy move on and pursue other interests? Does she put boys on hold? Does she date a girl? Does she give up dating altogether to just a hunt? Does she find another person that piques her interest? How does all this shit play out? Do they still go to the Bronze? Does Oz stay in the band? Do we see somebody like Jonathan again who was in the class? They killed all the other people that could have been reoccurring characters. So, I don't know. There's a lot of questions leaving it. It's a big shift. And I'm just excited to see where they go. Hopefully Mama Buffy comes back better than ever. And hopefully we see Faith again in the future. The mayor was an incredible villain, but we'll save most of that conversation for the recap. But yeah, just a really, really, really good finale. I don't think it's a better finale than season 2. I don't know where I rank this in my season so far. I think I have to sleep on it and get back around to it. And that's probably what we'll do over time. So, yeah. Yeah, what you doing, kitty? She tries to just show up on the camera. So, that's probably what we'll do. Sleep on it. Try to get an idea of how I feel about the seasons. Again, I don't care about other people's rankings and shit like that. That's, you come up with your own stuff over time. Again, we probably will bounce around now from this point forward between Buffy and Angel. This episode was... Oh, sorry, I didn't read the actual blurb for it. Let's do the IMDb blurb. On Ascension Day, Buffy and her friends prepare for the ultimate battle as they face off against the mayor and a horde of vampires. Whereas Disney Plus / Hulu's blurb says Sunnydale High faces off against the mayor and his horde of vampires. So pretty similar. I don't know how I feel, man. I'm a bit conflicted with things, but yeah. The halfway season, interestingly enough, season 4, this episode, Jesus Christ, was entitled Graduation Day Part 2. Season 4, episode 1 is entitled The Freshman. And that's where we'll pick up, right in college. I will see you all tomorrow, I believe, for the recap. We'll take a pause, and then we'll give a layout again in the recap of the upcoming schedule. So for now, thank you guys for hanging out for 3 full seasons. 22 and 22 is 44, obviously. There was 16 episodes in the first one, 12 episodes. 12 or 16? Hello? There were 12. So 56 episodes down. Long way to go. As always, friends, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.